Welcome to Bauer's Odyssey.
Join us in our adventures as we explore our beautiful country and build up our Suzuki Jimny into a micro-overlander.
Please like and share our channel.
And hit that subscribe button.
In this episode, we traveled to the Kruger National Park in South Africa. Getting there at the crack of dawn, we had a cup of coffee and made our way through the gate. And here we go. With the sun rising quickly, we soon came across this hyena, probably making its way back to its den after a night out looking for food. Further up the road, we came across his two lionesses. Their size really impressive, making the Jimny look really small. After a long drive, we finally reached our destination, the Tarbet Camp. This is by far one of our favorite campsites. After driving around for a while, we picked out this site, which was along the fence line and had beautiful shady trees. Setting up camp was made easy by a Coleman 10-man pop-up tent, which only took us a couple of minutes to get set up. We came across this pride of lions lying under the shady trees to protect themselves from the hot African sun. With our Nikon P900, we were able to get some good shots of them. As it was very dry and hot up here north in the Kruger National Park, we stopped for a while to record this dust tornado making its way across the African bush. These striped horses of Africa, called zebras, also taking advantage of the dust as they sat in the heat of the day rolling around, giving themselves a dust bath. This was the first time I've seen this and was quite entertaining.
The drying riverbeds attract all sorts of wildlife. Here we see the mighty African elephant coming to drink. Being the largest land animal, they can relax without fear from crocodiles and hippos and escape from the African heat in the cool waters. One morning we came across this male white rhinoceros calmly going about its day. It's so sad to think that they are under so much threat due to poaching. Who in their right mind could kill such a magnificent creature just for his horn? Such senseless killing must come to an end, otherwise our children might only be able to see them in the history books. Can Africa really afford to lose such a majestic icon? But there is still hope, as seeing a mother and calf later that day really brought joy to my heart. What a special sighting.
We always take the river loop roads that gets us close to the river bank, as you never know what animals you might find lurking at the water's edge, and sometimes it's worth stopping under a shady tree just to listen to the sounds of the bush and to see what comes and goes, as we experience something very special in the next clip.
This elusive leopard caught us off guard while we were just relaxing under the shade and enjoying the bird calls. We were quite amazed and excited to see that the leopard had caught a very large catfish in a muddy pool, but before we could get proper footage, it disappeared into the thick ravine. As we approached this ostrich on the side of the road, it started to run beside the Jimny. This bird, with its long and powerful legs, easily trotted next to us before eventually darting off into the bush. Being tall has its advantages. All we can say is just listen to this large bull enjoying his meal. This This is Africa.
Doing is sitting down.
Dunno.
Isn't it relaxing? The river really is the lifeblood in Africa, and for its inhabitants living in the river system, none can compare in brute strength than that of the hippo, and they start off young. As we can see in this clip, we sat for quite a while just watching these two young bulls play fights and practicing for the day that they will have to challenge each other for females and breeding rights. Not having their tusks developed yet, it looked like they were gumming each other to death. Isn't it cute?
One of the main reasons why we prefer the northern part of the Kruger National Park is for the simple fact that it is not as congested with tourists as it is in the southern part. And here is the perfect example. A lion kill right next to the road, literally 3 meters away from the Jimny. But the best part of this whole experience is that we were only 3 vehicles at the sighting. In the southern part of the Kruger National Park, these lions would cause a massive pile-up of vehicles, and by the time you got anywhere close to the sighting, there would be nothing left to see.
We wish we could play you the sounds from this clip so that you can hear the lions fighting over the scraps that were left, and the sounds of shattering bones and the ripping of flesh as this male lion devoured his meal. I was going to say catch, but obviously, as we all know, it's the lioness's work to catch the prey, and the males always just rush in and claim it for themselves. But unfortunately, our co-game viewers stopped right next to us and didn't switch off their vehicle, so all the audio is just the idling of an Isuzu diesel engine. But that can't spoil this magnificent sighting.
It was interesting to watch the lion clean his meal by licking off all the hair from the skin and then spitting it out to the side. Krista couldn't contain her laughter as she found this very amusing.
There is only one way to end this video, and that is with the sounds of a bonfire and the calls of the night. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like our video.